these so-called reality adult video porns where they're doing stuff in public places to get a rise out of people, literally, or to get a shock value. And it's like, I don't want to be eating nowhere with my mom and my dad and some idiot is in the back. You know, I don't care who it is, you know, doing this or having, you know, having sex for a shock factor because it's in a public place, man. It's like that's just too perverted. That's
when there's kids around. I think you should get the book thrown at you because that's not a shock value. You need to go to jail and you need to stay in for a real long time. And you see how shocked your ass is.
Exactly. And so with this guy. What's up? It's your guy Dawson.
And I'm Denise.
And I wanted to talk real quick. This was in the Huffington Post, and I just thought this was crazy because this is what's going on a lot in society now. Where we talked about the selfies, the nude pics, and all this kind of stuff, and people just doing weird stuff just to get attention or to hide their sexual experience. Right. So we have this man, Joseph Jordan, in Jacksonville, Florida, went to a yoga class and started pleasuring himself in the yoga class. It was Power Yoga Studio in San Marco. He went sometime last Sunday around about 9:30, and according to the report, 5 minutes after the class started, the instructor looked at him and she sees the suspect with his hands in his pants. The report said that he was masturbating, and she confronted him and gave him his refund and escorted him out of the building. What makes them, you know, really crazy?
With Joseph's case, I don't think there's no shock value, no trying to get attention. I think he really needs some medicine, like something is really wrong, because he signed his name, he did all of this. I think there's something wrong with him.
Exactly. And you know, that could be mentally disturbed and all that kind of stuff. But what I was telling Denise is that there are people who are doing stuff like this on
Broadway.
Broadway.
Because I just saw a video of two guys naked, leapfrogging over each other, dancing and doing all of this. Why?
But see, people are going on subways, they're going on buses, they're going in public places where people are with their children and their family, and they're doing things like this. And they even have now where they were going against some companies that have these so-called reality adult video porns, where they're doing stuff in public places to get a rise out of people, literally, or to get a shock value. And it's like, I don't want to be eating nowhere with my mom and my dad and some idiot is in the back. You know, I don't care who it is, you know, doing this or having, you know, having sex for a shock factor because it's in a public place, man. It's like that's just too perverted. That's
when there's kids around. I think you should get the book thrown at you because that's not a shock value. You need to go to jail and you need to stay in for a real long time and you see how shocked your ass is.
Exactly. And so with this guy right here, just imagine mothers, grandmothers, fathers too, whoever goes to a yoga class. And you're going there to relax, to center yourself. Some people think of yoga as almost a spiritual practice or religion. And you're in there and you have this guy pleasuring himself.
People just don't respect other people at all. They don't care. Today I went to, I won't even name a name, but I went to a supermarket or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the employees were outside smoking, on the phone cussing. They still have on their uniforms.
Exactly.
It's still customers coming in and out. Mm-hmm. Like, you just don't care.
Exactly.
And that's this generation. That's what is going. You just don't care.
But that's what I want to get at. Have we, not we, but you know, has this generation, this culture, have we set up such a thing within social media where it's okay to film people nude, to leak selfies, to make, you know, your own homemade sex tape and do stuff to get a rise out of people, and there's no moral compass. And then if, like this guy, he's still on the run.
Because there's no. The internet is so free and open. There's not really any rules yet. I know they're making them trying to, you know, buckle down, but it's so free. There's no laws. There's no law.
Yeah.
So.
And there's no way to kind of like guide it or to monitor it and stuff like that. And plus, too, the reason that is because there's an audience for stuff like this, especially when you got people filming it and putting stuff out there. It's like
They won't call 911, but they'll show enough film you getting beat down.
exactly. And to speak of, I was watching I think it's the Vice videos. There's an audience for it. There was this overweight woman. I think she was like 600 pounds or something like that. And she had kids. Her kids were not overweight, but she gets on video on webcam and she just eats. And men pay her, and some men have flew around the world because they have a fetish. That's their fetish, to see this overweight woman just eat and just kind of like be in the nude or something like that.
And then we're gonna be so sad when she does pass away and put rest in peace in.
Exactly. But see, there's an audience for stuff like that.
It was coming because you sit here egging. That's basically what you're doing. You're sitting on egging her to kill herself slowly.
Exactly. But they get off on that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you have people that watch that'll pay to see people commit suicide.
Exactly. Those
or to
sick,
see people
twisted.
cut people's heads off.
Yeah. Or to do.
What?
So this stuff right here, this is really creepy.
It's so
It's creepy
disturbing.
because
And if I see it on my timeline, whoever shared it, I'm blocking you.
exactly. And yes, definitely. And